Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'm going to share with you my experience of reporting a copyright infringement of my design by another seller on Merch by Amazon. Now I have reported this design recently, and in fact this is the first time I have reported any design or any copyright theft. So I'm going to share with you this experience, and I'll also show you how you can report any kind of copyright theft or copyright infringement of your original artwork or design which has been stolen by someone and uploaded it on Merch by Amazon. So if you are interested in that, let's get started. Now before I go and show you the process, I would like to share with you my experience of reporting the design. So this is the first time that I have actually seen someone copied my design. Actually it was a pixel to pixel copy of my design and uploaded on Merch by Amazon. Now I came across this design accidentally because I don't usually go and search for my design and see if somebody else is uploading it or stealing it, any of my design. But this is something that I just came across accidentally. So I reported this design initially, and after 2 days I got a reply. Actually I got a reply in a few minutes after the reporting, and that my claim cannot be processed because some of the ownership kind of thing. So they wanted me to prove that I am the owner of that design. So in order to do that, they have sent me a code or some kind of like random word something, and they wanted me to put those words in that copyright infringement claim report. So I put those words, and then my application went forward, or the report went forward in the process. So after 2 days, an email came from Amazon saying that they cannot process it and they cannot actually take any kind of action against that infringing seller because some of the issues regarding the way I have filled the form, or the way I have filled the form does not exactly match the type of infringement that I am claiming. So again I have to resend the form, refill it, and this time I chose different options. And after again about within 24 hours I got a reply from Amazon telling me that they have taken down that design that I was referring to. So this was mainly the experience. So there are some things that I have learned during this experience which I'm going to share with you as I show you the process of filling this form. So guys, in order to report an infringement, this is the page that you need to visit, and it's the link is amazon.com/report/infringement. I'll put the link in the description below as well. And before you visit this page, you need to be signed into your account, and if you are not already signed in, you can sign in later on. There will be an option here. Okay, if I move downwards here, and there is the first option that is called the rights option owner, and the other is called the agent. Now if you have created the design yourself, you need to choose this first option. If you have not created the design yourself, you might have downloaded a freebie, public domain image, or you might have purchased a graphic from some kind of platform. You cannot report a copyright infringement complaint in that cases, because if you are using something that you have not created, somebody might also have purchased that product or that graphic and using it in their t-shirt or any other product. So in that case I would say you should not proceed with it, because you are not going to get any success in this thing. Okay, now that we have chosen the first option that is called the rights owner, then there is the primary complaint option, and here you would choose the copyright concerns because you are claiming that someone has stolen your original design or original artwork. Now if you have a trademark for your phrase or something or your design, you can choose this second option, but the first option works here. Okay, then there is this second option, the specific concern. Now previously, the first time that I reported that infringing design, I chose this second option that is called the product or its packaging is pirated and blah blah blah. So after choosing this option and filling the rest of the form, my request was rejected. So I make sure that you do not choose this second option. Instead choose the first option that is called the physical product or its packaging, including the unauthorized copyrighted content or images without being pirated. Now after reading this thing, without being pirated, I did not choose this option. I thought I should choose the second option, but that didn't work. So if you are going through this process, make sure that you choose the first option. You can also choose this third option, that is the image is used without authorization on the product detail page. I have seen that it also works, but I don't have experience with it. I have only experience with the first option, the first two options. So you should choose the first option. Then you should put the name of the brand. Now this is the name of the brand for your product, not the product that you are claiming to be a theft or a stolen product or stolen design. This should be your product name of your brand, and make sure that you do not change the name of the brand once this whole process is underway and under investigation. So that's very important. Then there is the written description of copyrighted work, or you can provide a link to your copyrighted work. The first time I filled this form, I have chosen to fill this second option here. I provided the description of my design, what is my design looks like, what is included in the design, the type of colors, the type of illustrations. I have put it in this option and it didn't work. The second time what I did is that I provided a link to my product, original artwork and original product in this third option. And after that I just left this option blank because it was a registration number and I did not have a registration number for my design. Okay, then there was the additional information. In additional information, the first time that I filled was I provided information that my product was created in that year and that product was uploaded in that particular date, and this product that is infringing is uploaded at a later date. After filling this additional information, you came across this option that in which you will need to provide the ASIN number or the ISBN number of the product that you are claiming to be a stolen product or a product which is using a stolen image. So if you do not know how to choose this ASIN number, I'll show you later in the later part of this video how you can find that. Okay, and then there is the next option, that is the contact details. Now if you are already signed into your account, these details will be automatically filled, and at the top you need to choose that you are a seller on Amazon, because if your product is on Amazon you need to choose this option that you are a seller on Amazon. If your product or your design is not on Amazon, it might be on Redbubble or any other product or any other actually platform, you need to choose that you are not a seller on Amazon. And at the top where you provide a link to your product, you need to make sure that you provide a link to that particular platform, maybe Redbubble or any other product, any other place. Okay, after filling out these options, you need to choose the country of country in which you are located, and after that you need to provide your phone number and email address, and after that you need to provide this option contact details, your name and your email address. Now the extended contact details are going to be shared with that person who has stolen your design, so they will know your name and they will know your email address, and there is nothing we can do about it. You need to provide this information. So you need to keep this thing in mind, that if you are reporting a copyright infringement, the other person, the thief, will have your email address and your name. So it might be a concern for some people, and that's why I decided to let you know. After that you need to accept these terms and statements and all that, and then simply submit. Now if you get a similar experience as mine, the first time you fill out this form and you get an email that your ownership of the product or ownership of the design cannot be authenticated or proved, so they will send you a code. So in that case, after you fill out the remaining of the fields in additional information, you just need to put that code. You do not need to put anything else. You just need to put that code here in the additional information, and then simply move on to with filling the rest of the form. Now guys, let me show you how you can find the ASIN number of any product. So if you install this Google Chrome extension called Productor for Much by Amazon, whenever you visit a product, especially the Much by Amazon product, you will see the rank and other information regarding that product, and below that you will also see an ASIN number of that product. Even if you do not install this Google Chrome extension, and if you scroll down in the product details, you will be able to see this ASIN number of that product here as well. So whenever you are reporting a product for copyright claims, you need to provide this ASIN number. And also, if you want to know when the product is uploaded on Much Amazon or when that product was first available on Amazon, you can find that information in the product details that is here. And as you can see here, the date is mentioned and the year is also mentioned in that product details. So if you find out this kind of information and provide that in the form which you are filling, hopefully you will be successful in that claim. So guys, this was my experience and this was the process of filling out this form. And if you have found this video to be helpful, make sure that you like the video. It will help me with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any questions regarding this video or any of my previous videos, you can ask me in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer those questions. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching.